Welcome back to my channel. In my last video, we saw some brief introduction of green building and its components. Now let's move ahead.
Let's take an example to understand the concept of green interior. Right now, I will showcase one of my project, like for to keep an example that how can we create a green interior, an interior using a sustainable way, sustainable processes or sustainable materials, etc. What is green interiors exactly? Let's have a look first of all. As you can make out, this is a co-working space designed on the concepts of sustainability or sustainable interiors. It means the material and processes used for this project are sustainable. That is green. So the main thing while starting a design for an interior project, let it be any type of interior, not necessarily the sustainable one. But before designing the project, you have to decide on the color palette or the color scheme you're going to use for your project. So as you can see, this room was very less on daylight or natural bright light. So I decided to use the color scheme, those of nature, those of our Mother Earth, or skyline, the bright morning skyline. This place had a very nice old window. We can call it as a vintage one. And I didn't want to change it. I just wanted to enhance its beauty and somehow blend it with my overall scheme of interior. And please note here, to retain the original structure as it is one of the important point of sustainability. Like here, the main point is, or the focus is on reducing the use of virgin materials used to create a new structure. Okay. So here I think I have gained a point by retaining the old window and old doors over here. And then I decided to go with the retro industrial style for my interior scheme.
You can make out those pipes, placing of those pipes, and the detailings, the minor detailings on the ceiling, and the focus on small detailings, just enhancing the look of our industrial style interior and adding some bright colors, some bright shades to our space.
The material we use for our sustainable construction or sustainable interior plays a vital role over here. Like imagine you are sitting in an office room having POP ceiling on your head, which are emitting lots and lots of VOCs, that is volatile organic compounds. What are VOCs? Like VOCs are the indoor pollutants which releases carbon dioxide in the environment at room temperature. They mix up with the environment and thus act as indoor pollutants. Here I don't want to comment on advantages and disadvantages of POP ceilings, or whatever its choice of, it's an individual choice. But then you imagine you're surrounded by paints and wallpaper emitting harmful VOCs. And not only that, they are also damaging the environment. They are taking much space in landfills. They are not recyclable, the wallpapers. And they are taking much space in landfills, thus contributing to the degradation of our environment. And this will not only degrade our health, but it will also contribute to the carbon footprint globally. What will be the impact on our health? Have you thought about it? Shouldn't we have a healthy, breathable office space where we spend 8 to 10 hours of our daytime, like maximum of our daytime? This pandemic has taught us about how important our health is and how important is to have a good immunity. Every material is thoughtfully selected depending on their VOC, depending on their level of VOCs, the percentage they take in the landfills, their recyclable percentage, their reusable percentage, etc. etc. There are lots of criteria.
For instance, the ceiling used is metal ceiling, which is highly durable, reusable, and that don't emit any harmful VOCs. Even after 5-10 years down the line, if we decide on changing the look or the interior of our space, we can reuse them like we can do anything creative with them, with those plates. Then the wallpapers used are of non woven, recycled paper, PE foam, which are highly eco friendly.
They are not only eco-friendly, but they give the right aesthetic to the room. As you can see, this is a civil engineering consultancy. Then the very attractive linoleum carpets against our regular vinyl carpets, just completing the look of our industrial style interior. What are linoleum carpets? A linoleum carpet is nothing but a carpet which is highly sustainable and natural option out there. They are naturally antibacterial and non-toxic. They are made up of some natural raw materials like jute, linseed oil, and wood flour, etc. And now with evolving technologies and renovation, we are getting more and more good quality of linoleum carpets, highly durable linoleum carpets in market, and in wide range. Like take any scheme of your interior and you can go with linoleum carpets, and you will not regret the choice.
Then the slick modern office desk or office furniture made up of fiber wood. Again, a sustainable option. Purchased from the vendor having strong recycling policies, thus complementing and enhancing the beauty of our interior space.
Sustainability also involves innovation, like using a scrap for our benefit or doing something, making something or creating something innovative solution using some scrap or available materials, resources. So here we had this stainless steel boxes as scrap, which we are going to discard anyhow. And then I had a beautiful idea of restructuring them into a planter separator. I wanted a planter separator between the desk and just a little bit of furbishing and little bit of fabrication and touch up, and here our planter separator is ready. So gave me a point under innovation section. If I opt for green interiors certification for my project under IGBC, that is Indian Green Building Council.
Every project has its set of challenges involved and the solutions found. This project is not an exception.
Yes, there were lots of challenges involved during execution of this project. First and main challenge was to make understand the vendors and contractors what the concept exactly is and what I want to produce. They kept me showing the samples which are used variedly in this community, but then I had to make them understand that I want to create something sustainable. So I could not opt for all these options. I have to go for the materials which involves those low VOC and recyclable content and etc. etc. And the second most challenge involved was to find those materials in my locality. Yes, in local market, finding those linoleum carpets and metal ceiling was a bit tough. But yeah, with some extra efforts, I found the required material, the appropriate material for my interior. Just make sure you opt for green interiors for your next project. Till then, happy constructing, green constructing.
If you want to convert your office space into a green and livelier one, just give us a call or drop a mail. We are always ready to help you out. Thanks for watching.